Yo, YouTube, what's the word, y'all? What's the word, family? It's your boy, Moonbound Crypto, signing back live. Nah, I mean, here to talk about the pump that we seen today. Here to talk about the news, market sentiment, and you know I'm going to give you the AI trading glitch and pretty much everything you need to know how to hit this lick, grow your money, and keep your money for the rest of your life. But the first thing you gotta do now is hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. But without further ado, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Crypto analysis, what's the word? Crypto dominance, what's the word? Yo, what's the word, y'all? What is the word? So where I'm gonna start off. So first, before I even get to my X, I want y'all to know that the U.S. that in the U.S. there is no capital gains tax on cryptocurrencies issued by U.S. registered companies. This means that American investors can profit from holding certain digital assets without incurring taxes on those profits. However, on non-U.S. crypto projects, there will be subject to a 30% capital gains tax. It's important to note that while there are no capital gain tax on US based crypto, other crypto activities may still be subject to taxes. So, if you don't know, Dogelon Mars is a US crypto. It's a US registered company. And if that doesn't work for you, you could you could go right here and look up US crypto, CRYPTO, US cryptocurrency. So right now, the US cryptocurrencies that you will not be taxed on if you sold them, that's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Polkadot, Ripple, Chainlink, and Cardano. If y'all wanted to take a screenshot of that, that way, once you swap over to Ethereum, and you was to sell your Ethereum, you wouldn't be taxed on that money. This is huge. This helps us. I'm glad this thing is actually rolled out. The Trump administration definitely did this for us. So we're going to make a killing. So be patient, you guys. Just be patient, all right? Be patient. Another reason this whole bull run is super bullish. So there is no federal tax if you make under 150K. To my ballers out there, this is not for you. This is for my 9 to 5 people out here in the struggle. You feel me? Unfortunately, this is still in the works. You feel me? But Donald Trump proposed a plan to eliminate federal income taxes for individuals earning less than $150,000 per year. It's a bold move that could reshape the American tax system. But how could it actually work? Let's break it down. So we're not going to break it all down. Um, it's not set in stone. It's not set in stone yet. But this is the proof that royalty himself is being a great leader, a great ruler. He's not only thinking about himself and lining his pockets and only lining his friends' pockets. I mean, yeah, he's going to give money to people that supposed to have the money, like with the tariffs and everything, even the playing field. But this right here is a is a this is love. You feel me? He's putting in the work to help the middle class actually, be able to keep some money in their pockets instead of paying a whole bunch of taxes. Because you see what Elon Musk doing. There's still all the years that we've been paying federal taxes. The Fed has been stealing our money and sipping it and shipping it overseas. They're shipping it overseas. I don't know what's going on. But Donald Trump and Elon Musk got our best interests at heart. So let's keep this shit rolling. But before I even get into my X, right? Before I get into my X, um this is the global liquidity chart. So the global liquidity is the dark blue line. If I blow this up a little bit. So the global liquidity is the dark blue line. Bitcoin is the light blue line. And right now I see that the global liquidity had a decent build up, and it's right now it's around the levels of Bitcoin when it was at its highs of 110, 109, 108,000. With that being said, this 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 current height of the M2 is actually being dragged out all the way to Monday, June 30th, 2025. So it's looking like in June, maybe in June, you know, hopefully we get it before May. Hopefully we get this relief rally before May or just take off before May. But either way, I want y'all to be prepared for whatever happens. Um, I don't even know if y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me? All right, cool. I see the joint moving. Yo, Mark, what's the word? So pretty much, I'm going to stick with my guns and say that there's a delay of a couple weeks to like a month or so before Bitcoin could reach this 100K 100K levels and beyond. Um, if you're not here, I really don't know what to say, but to each his own. I'm to my legion out there that really know what's going on. Continue to hold, continue to DCA. We're going to hit this lick. This is the final stretch, family. Final stretch. And now let me go to my if I can go to my if I can go to my X. I only got X up. Yeah. So so yeah, we here, right? So we got a couple things to show. So President Trump company is raising 178 million to buy Bitcoin and crypto firms. Look, he knows what's coming next. Donald Trump is just trying to allow Bitcoin to be number one in the US. This is what we want. If Bitcoin, if the power of Bitcoin falls into any other hand, any other country, we're going to suffer. You feel me? We're going to suffer. Bad things is going to happen. We have things to do. We have things to dig up. We have things to conquer. You feel me? This is our kids' land. This is our land. This is my land. This is all right. Enough with the fun and games. But on a serious note, on a serious note, Donald Trump is definitely rolling out the red carpet for our freedom, for our financial freedom, and I'm glad to have him as a president. I hope y'all are. Shout out to Dogelon, Meme Lord. Hope hope everything getting well, G. I hope you feeling better, man. Real red. So he sees some big buys. So someone came in today with 57K, one fell swoop. There's another one, 93K, one fell swoop. This is well activity, y'all. This is definitely well activity. And smart money, 15K. 15K with one fell swoop. That's crazy. You feel me? Listen, you guys. Listen, you guys. Do not be afraid. This is big money buying. Big smart money. They did the research and they're buying Elon at the lows. This is what we want to see. You feel me? They were probably the reasons the market pumped earlier. Know what I mean? But I appreciate the main reason I like this is because since they have that type of money, they didn't have to buy on chain. You feel me? They could have they could have bought back door. That way the price didn't fluctuate. But they're definitely, you know what I mean? The big money's, trying to show us little fish. You feel me? We're here. We're definitely trying to get, we here, we support y'all, and they trying to get some money too. So I'm glad that they here. You feel me? All wells is welcome. If you don't know, Dogelon Mars is extremely liquid, so you will not get stuck if your money was to ever 100x. Well, when your money 100x. Shout out to Michael Saylor. This home is so beautiful. He says that you will for 1 Bitcoin you will get in the future. This is what 1 Bitcoin will get you in the future. Part of myself. Uh but yeah, this joint is beautiful. You know what I mean? This is definitely a dream home. I really don't like living that close to the water, but it'll be a nice place to visit. But this is nice. This is nice. This is very, very nice. And we're going to be able to accumulate Bitcoin once we get back into the blue region. And for the blue region, you guys, this is the compass. The OGs already know what the compass is. For the new guys, this is your compass. Right now, we're inside this green yellow region, somewhere around there. If I could make it a little bit better for you, that way you can see, right? So right here, we're in this green region. We're waiting to get up here to this orange reddish region, and then we're going to wait for the whole market to capitulate. Down here is where you buy your Bitcoin. You buy your Bitcoin down here. And when we buy Bitcoin, we don't sell our Bitcoin. We're going to have play money. We're going to have other investments. But we know Bitcoin is oil. Bitcoin is gold. Bitcoin is lithium. And we're now going to dig it up and secure it for our bloodline. That way our families in America could live on forever. You feel me? But some people just won't do what they need to do. They want instant gratification. They want to feel good now. But heed my words, my legion. Everyone that's going for instant gratification right now will suffer, because this right here is the biggest transfer of wealth. And when I mean biggest transfer of wealth, it's old money coming into digital money. You feel me? The elites got to warm up to it, but we're going to give them time. They got to come out and play eventually, right? But yeah, man, this home is beautiful. Like, nah, man, I ain't going to hold you. I ain't going to hold you. I mean, something, all right. So we got Elon Musk. So we got Elon Musk saving astronauts. We got Elon Musk stopping the Fed with the fraud. Remember, the Fed rather send your tax paying money overseas to give a panda bear a pedicure. Remember that. And they want to kill Elon Musk because he's preventing them from stealing our money. I don't get it. But, teach his own. And we're going to Mars. Look, the first starship to ever be caught in mid-flight. We're catching rockets, y'all. You hear me? Like with precision. We're going to be in, like he said, like we're going to be on Mars in like 20 years. I'm going to be alive for that. Like in 20 years, how old will I be? Damn, I'll be 50. I'll be 53. I'll be 53. Sheesh. Um, but shit, the muffin gonna be grown. So yeah, she gonna have to take the wheel. But look, you guys, in 20 years, Bitcoin is gonna be like $10 million per coin. Ethereum gonna be like $50,000 per coin. Dogelon Mars is gonna be a cool dollar. We are so these This is probably the best time to be alive, because the elites are transferring, they have to transfer their old assets to the digital realm, or they're going to fall behind. You feel me? It's just that simple, you guys. Real rap. Lock in now or die slow. That's just that's just your fate. If you either have to lock in with Bitcoin, crypto right now, hold DCA right now, or you're gonna die slow. You're gonna wake up one day with no money. Your 401k ain't gonna work. Your savings ain't gonna be doing it for you. Your kids is grown. You're tired because your body ain't working how it used to. You're gonna be someone's grandmom or grandpop on the bus. Good luck. Good luck. Shout out to shout out to Sensei, man. He keep on showing the compass. Y'all know I just showed y'all the compass. This is OG. You feel me? Showing the compass, showing y'all what I've been trying to tell y'all for the past year and some change. We are in a crypto bull run. Don't let no one stir you or fool you. Remember, this compass is your own. Make it your own. Bitcoin, rainbow chart, Ethereum, rainbow chart. It's all reading the same. Everything is looking kosher. Everything looking real kosher. You know what I mean? We gonna stay here till we hit this lick. You feel me? We ain't miss. You feel me? We're not gonna miss. We don't miss. We get up close and personal. We assess the situation and we wait patiently. Shout out to Root. Shout out to Root. So this is the halving process chart. You feel me? So what I recognize over here is the first bull run. All right, we entered it. We had a nice spike, consolidated, one more spike, and then we sold off. Went into a bear market. Second halving. Started climbing after the halving, had a spike, trade around, one more push up, and then we traded down. Third halving. Started trading up in the halving, had a spike. The third halving was Corona season. We had a spike, traded around, had a double top, going into bear season. You feel me? But unlike this one, this one had most of its gains within the 23% range after the halving. But these spikes had significant spikes outside the 23% halving, pink mark, if you will. I feel like this is going to be the biggest bull run. People are going to lose their minds after this happens. People are going to, I'm not going to hold you. You might want to watch who your friends is because the jealousy going to be real. I ain't going to hold you. Jealousy going to be real. I just really hope that y'all ready for what's about to come. Real rap. Like we really about to secure our destiny, secure our bloodlines. We just got to do what we need to do. Take this joint one day at a time because we're going to hit the lick. Let's just not, let's not get, ahead of ourselves and count our eggs before they hatch. But we should definitely be patient, you guys. Definitely be patient. I feel like once we leave this pink range, like we're off to the races, y'all. Anyone that's here right now, don't worry. Food will be served. You will be well fed and you will be released. We all shall be released. But right now, we got to lock in. You feel me? We got to thug it out a little bit longer. Just thug it out, but appreciate the prices and accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. Because we're going to eat 2 zeros this bull run, hands down. We're eating 2 zeros. We're going to be at like 4 zeros 5. Yes, this bull run, we're eating 2 zeros. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why. I was actually talking to Grok earlier. Pardon myself. I was talking to Grok earlier. You know what I mean? Using that AI. Shout out to Sensei. We are in the biggest bear trap ever. I hope y'all ain't scared, man. Don't be scared of little red candle. You feel me? After this, it's going to be the final push up and then it's going to be over. As you see, 2021. Bear trap. You see how far they went down. Then they started climbing up. Got to recent highs. Got to all-time highs. Made new all-time highs. Finished the bull run. Same thing here. Went low, but it was a little bit faster. It was a little bit more organic. It was less people in the market. It wasn't no superpowers. That's another reason why the markets is moving one way they moving, because we got big money. This is not regular people. We're talking about people that they don't they don't count their money. They just put it on a scale, and whatever that number is, they already know mathematically, oh, this much money weighs this. And that's us on, if you're able to hold it. There's people putting money on planes. Like, it's getting deep. You feel me? The powers to be are on the chair, like are on the fence. Like, do I really want to put my money in this asset? Anyone that don't put their money in this asset will die slow. And it's going to be slow and painful, and then you're just going to be kicking yourself in the foot because you won't be able to catch up later. We could barely catch up now if you know what I mean? Though, I'm not talking to I'm not talking to the big dogs. I'm talking about to the 9 to 5s. You feel me? Everyone else that's, really trying to find their way out here. You feel me? Just trying to, find the next new thing. We're on the next new thing. You feel me? We're on the next new thing. We just got to stay down until we tee up. You feel me? We're going to be all right, though. We're going to be all right. Shout out to Crypto Mortal. Pardon myself, Crypto Rover. The mortals are lost. Listen, you guys, everyone lost. It's really just us. It's only crypto people here, people that's actually convinced, convicted, or you feel me, you got your everyday newcomer just wanting to ask questions, which is nothing fine with that, but it's not many people here. The people that come into the market after this will be our nourishment. I ain't gonna hold you. It's just they're gonna be our nourishment because they wasn't willing to do the research. Remember, there's this stigma about crypto. Going on, girl. There's this stigma about crypto. Give me a second. I'm a little parched, man. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right. All right, let me make sure y'all can still hear me. All right. You already know foot on neck, wisdom. Foot on neck, metaphor. Foot on neck until further notice. But as y'all see, we're still under this trend line and we ain't breakthrough. People are losing their shits. Whatever. I really don't got time for the coward shit. Because we're doing this for the kids. You feel me? We're doing this for the kids, man. Um, and so yeah, we're right here chilling under this little trend line. This lime green is like, what they're projecting Bitcoin to do. But we all know Bitcoin about to do major numbers. If you're here, you're here. Do not sell your bags. Every day that we're trading low like this, just take it as an opportunity. Dips are gifts. You feel me? Dips are gifts. Buy the red to get ahead. We're going to hit this lick. Don't cut yourself short. Don't shoot yourself in the foot being impatient, because you're just going to buy back in once you see the green candles. Happens every time. But we're going to get it right the first time. We ain't going to be here for 18,000 cycles. That's not what we're not going to do. Rise above the chaos. Shout out to Crypto Rover. Bitcoin will create new millionaires this year. There's going to be a whole bunch of millionaires. Dogelon millionaires. You feel me? Y'all gonna hit y'all gonna do so well. Just make sure you send me a little 2020 and tween. You feel me? Once you get your money, you know what I mean? Send them super chats. Once we get this money, send them super chats. Super chats. You hear me, chat? Y'all are the super chats. Send the super chats. But yeah, man. But as y'all see, everything is setting up perfectly. Everything's setting up. We are just now getting into this green box. We're on the lower half of this green box. We didn't even, really hit the green box and go through, go all the way up through the green box because of what everything's going on. Remember what I told you, the elites have to buy Bitcoin. They need it. I know you want to enjoy your summer. I know there's things you want to buy and do. Listen, there's things I want to do. There's things I want to buy. but we need the people that actually keep our lights on, our water, our oil. We need them to have the Bitcoin. That way, America is hedged against inflation because we all know that inflation ain't going to do nothing but get worse. But I don't want the technology of Bitcoin to get into my enemy's hands because whoever lose the technology waste has to pay. Big bank take little bank. The rules ain't changed, y'all. The rules ain't changed, so definitely do your darndest. Again, shout out to Crypto Rover, altcoin M pattern. We know what's coming next. We know what's coming next, but the mortals don't. It's going to be delicious, you guys. It's going to be glorious, phenomenal, sensational, all of the above. You feel me? But you know, a lot of people, I don't know, iffy, iffy. That's the best thing I could say is iffy. I don't understand why people would even, I don't know, like why quit? You know what I mean? Like it's going to work, but people just ain't got no patience. Like, but it is what it is. Shout out to Mazier. According to CoinMarketCap, 24-hour trading volume just skyrocketed 206 to 21 million, showing that majors interest in Elon. Listen, we were we were going viral a couple weeks ago. We were super trending. Pardon myself. We were trending like crazy last year. You feel me? Not early in the year, at the end of the year. Maybe early this year we was trending. The price was still, you know, trading sideways, but a lot of people know about Dogelon Mars. I see that shit. I mean, yeah, I see y'all. Real rap. I see y'all. But yeah, we gonna hit this lick, y'all. We just gotta take it one day at a time. You feel me? We gotta take this joint one day at a time. Again, President Trump has officially signed an executive order directing the Department of Education to be dismantled. Our children, our children's education will be half the cost and multiple times better. You can't make this stuff up. You feel me? You can't make this stuff up. Let's go for the babies. This is what we need. Biden wasn't doing this shit. Biden was taking our money. Listen, yo. Biden wasn't thinking about your children, wasn't thinking about your financial freedom. Biden was taking your money, sending it to a country to fight Russia when the country was originally Russia. Think about that. And then when we try to have them, you know, sit at the table, they disrespect our commander in chief. And then when he go back to Europe, they throw him a parade for disrespecting our commander in chief. And our commander in chief, instead of giving up us a black swan event, he let them breathe. He let them live. He told Putin, "Don't step on them, dog. Don't step on them. Let them be. They don't know what they do." Like, you feel me? They like, I ain't gonna send them no money. You feel me? At this point, it's just overkill. You feel me? Just go chill. We got this. G8 on the way. G8 on the way. You feel me? If you know what the G8 is, do your research on the G8. Because right now we're down to a G7. But yeah, it's looking good, you know? It's looking really, really good, you know? Everything lining up. But yeah, shout out to royalty, man. Shout out to royalty. You already know, man. You already know, man. Standing on business. Real rap. Man, what a time to be alive, you guys. What a time to be alive. I need y'all to go raid this post. So Binance Gems Alert just said one meme coin to retire me. Name it now. I need y'all to go crazy. You hear me? I need y'all to go crazy. Like go run it up. You feel me? Go run it up. Like come on now, go run it up. Even if y'all don't want to be on my joint, at least go put a whole bunch of Dogelon Mars posts. Like put it in the comment section. Just don't go here and like my shit. No, no, just don't like mine. If you want to like it, cool. But put in some work and make sure y'all go in that comment section and share a Dogelon Mars picture or something and put hashtag Dogelon Mars. We gotta keep up the pressure. Yeah, we can't get relaxed. When you get relaxed, you die. You have to keep your head on a swivel. You have to keep your head on a swivel. You can't relax. I know it seems like we're winning. It seems like the coast is clear. No. We're close but no cigar, y'all. Close but no cigar. We gotta stay locked in. Foot on neck. Foot on neck, y'all. Foot on neck. Now this is something that's really bullish to me. This is something I really wanted to show. So shout out to I don't know who they are, but Senator Jim Justice said President Trump knows Bitcoin is crucial to move our country forward. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna say this one time. Do you really want another country to get their hands up on America? Bruh, people been wanting to get their lick back for years, cuz. No, foot on neck until further notice, man. No. And we're gonna make sure this shit happens. One day at a time, y'all. One day at a time. But shout out to OG. And shout out to OG. And look, he a dog lover, so you know he gonna buy some Dogelon Mars. But yeah, but on a serious note, shout out to Mr. Jim Justice. Thank you for letting the world know that we have a smart leader that actually cares about us, and I'm glad that you're a senator that actually wants to push the country forward because it's not about lining up. I'm so happy that we have people in office that's not only worried about lining their pockets. I can understand we all need the money, yun, to have some fun, yun. Yeah, cool. But they're actually thinking about the kids that are not here yet. You feel me? The kids that are here. Shit, we're getting old. You know what I mean? We're on our way out the door. They up next. If we don't lay out some groundwork, they're gonna suffer. And I'm not. The muffin ain't gonna suffer. Now if I have something to do with it, we all gonna come together. Lock in, y'all. Bring it in, y'all. Bring it in. But shout out to Ram. Nah, I mean. Nah, I mean. Y'all see it. 2012, 2016, 2020, now. Holy mackerel. But for real, it's all like now I mean, it's all written in stone, you feel me? Don't deny your bloodline the right to live free, man. We got it, man. We got this in the bag. And this is probably my last, but this is probably my most favorite post. It's definitely my favorite we let me
be build a self-sustaining city on Mars as quickly as possible. The key threshold is when that city can continue to grow, continue to prosper, even when the supply ships from Earth stop coming. At that point, even if something would happen on Earth, it might not be World War III, but it might be that
a bad virus.
Yeah, yeah, it might not be anything. What I'm saying is, like say, civilization could die with a bang or a whimper. It may be that civilization dies with a whimper rather than a bang, and simply loses the ability to send ships to Mars. But so you obviously need Mars to become self-sustaining and be able to grow by itself before the resupply ships from Earth stop coming. That is the critical civilizational threshold beyond which the probable lifespan of civilization is much greater.
And how close are we technologically to be able to do that, to have a self-sustaining settlement on the surface of Mars?
I think it can be done in 20 years.
Yes, I'm gonna be alive.
Take 20 years. So
Y'all
we're
gonna
not in 20.
look, you guys. Don't sell all your Elon. Have something. I don't care if it's 500 million. Do not sell all your Elon. Because I'm going to be alive in 20 years. Alive and kicking. I know plenty 50-year-olds. And they're fine. Pause. They're Gucci. You feel me? But look, you guys. If you don't know, Dogelon Mars is meant for interplanetary currency. We're going to be the currency of Mars. You feel me? Hands down. Hands down. So yeah, you guys. I hope y'all locked in. Real rap. I hope y'all locked in. As y'all see, Elon Musk says it's up to the Martians. We're the Martians. And as a Martian, we all need to be saying the same thing. Elon should be used as currency on Mars. Imagine how bullish that's going to be, you guys. I do want to use Grok right now, but let me show y'all what Grok said. So this John going in. I wish I had to join for my phone now, but neither or less, it's this is not. I should have did it on computer first. It definitely the setup is definitely different on the computer. Definitely different. But either way, you guys. Either way, um, definitely lock in. But now I'm gonna go over the AI trading glitch and everything. So for the newcomers, lock in because I'm gonna say this drawing once. So right now, as you see the blue lines going up and down, those are Bitcoin halvings. I know you heard that word before. A Bitcoin halving is pretty much when they take half of the circulating supply of Bitcoin and they throw it into the abyss. All right, cool. So it's always Bitcoin halving, trade around, get rich. Bitcoin halving, trade around, get rich. Bitcoin halving, trade around, get rich. Right now we're at Bitcoin halving and trading around, but we did not get rich because we did not go into the orange region. Now, since we didn't go into the orange region, let alone the dark yellow region, that tells me that we still have a ways to go. Don't let the price action go down scare you. Just continue to buy the red, because the best thing I could tell you is right now is the longer that this thing trade sideways and we don't get that strong momentum up, it's going to be the higher the price of Bitcoin. Because right here, if you look at the red region, if you look at the table, the little chart, I don't want to call it a chart, but it's a like a little table of context. It pretty much says the date and the numbers and like how much each color is worth. If I scoot over a little bit, if you look at the red, it says 260,000. If I if I scooted over a quarter of an inch, that red zone turned to 273,000. You guys, I honestly feel like we're going to see a $200,000 Bitcoin this bull run. I feel like we're going to see a $10,000 Ethereum, at least close. We could probably see like an $8,000 or $9,000 Ethereum. Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum does not have blue lines because it's Ethereum. It doesn't have halvings. But the last time we was up here in this red region, again, it was 2021. We are waiting for altcoin season, you guys. Do not cut yourself short. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is because we're waiting to get up here in this orange region or like somewhere in this midpoint, because we know that we should have 1 to 2 more pumps. It depends what the market do, but we're going to keep our head on the swivel because it's time to roll out phase 2. Now, since we're trying to roll out phase 2, this is what phase 2 is. You go to your X profile. You go find Zach Humphreys. He's the blacksmith. He's going to help. Look, he's just going to give you a weapon suitable to the power level that you came to him with. So if you're only invested $100 and then we 100x, so you got 100, you got a 100x $100 bill. All right. So now that's the type of money you're going to be able to play with versus somebody that had $500 in Elon and then it 100x. So now it's that $500 times 100 versus your $100 times 100. Yes, you will be able to use XT but it's more effective with the more money you have. But you always got to take in your overhead. Always taking your overhead first. That way you know what to your price margin and your profit margin and things like that, because you always got to continue to re-up. So you got the yearly, that's a nickel. You got the quarterly, that's 125. Quarterly, 3 months, I feel like that's a good one, especially if you're starting out small. Maybe you only got a couple $100 right now. Now we 50x in the next couple weeks. Maybe you don't want to go for the yearly. Maybe you just want to start out small. That's fine. But I would definitely wouldn't go for the monthly, because I just don't think 30 days is enough time to run up a bag. That's just me. But yeah, quarterly or yearly, most definitely. So that was the pricing. Now what I'm going to show you is how to actually use it. I'm just going to just bear with me. Just bear with me because I don't have it downloaded currently. Um, so what I want you to see right here is the momentum downs. Momentum down. Momentum on the left is a small. Momentum on the right is a big. So as you see, the momentum down played out, and then the person waited for a possible retracement up. That's where you place your bet. And since you have, what's it called? Since you have patience, since y'all been trained in the art of patience, you're going to be able to see like a little significant drop just for it to recover again. Trust the possible retracement up. You will never lose. Trust the possible retracement up. If you're thinking about taking this XT algo to the degen side, you know, uh, uh, a MetaMask wallet, a Uniswap wallet, Trust wallet, you going on these other dexes and stuff, like you definitely got to do your research because you could get trapped. Your money could get trapped because the project doesn't have enough liquidity. Unlike unlike Dogelon Mars, most projects don't have that much liquidity like Dogelon Mars. So if you was to put your money in, let's just say Duke Inu, and you have $100,000 and it, 100x's, you're not going to be able to get out your money the way you want to. You won't be able to take it in one fell swoop. Now, if you put that $100,000 in the doggone Mars and doggone Mars 100x's, you'll be able to take all your money in one fell swoop, depending on what type of crypto.com card you got. Because the higher the level crypto.com card you got, it's the more money you could take out in a week. But yeah, you guys, and you keep doing this until further notice. You feel me? You do this until further notice. You're gonna probably be doing this anywhere in between before we get to the tops or at the tops. That's when you're really gonna start to get this shit rolling. And you keep scalping, cut them down, cut them all down. Keep cutting them down. Make sure you're saving certain cryptos that do well continuously over time. That way you can use the app more effectively. I trust the app because crypto.com isn't just, gonna, put a app, put a crypto in there that's gonna get you rugged. That's gonna put a bad taste in their customers' mouth. I'm not saying everything is strong. I'm not saying everything gonna go up forever, but I really wouldn't put nothing. How can I put this? I wouldn't put a crypto on my exchange if I felt it was just gonna rug everybody. You know what I mean? Like one person could rug the whole project. You know what I mean? But yeah, you guys, make this compass your own. You feel me? It's for you. Cause after we get this money, like yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on YouTube. You feel me? Still doing these videos. Um, but eventually I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna be making videos forever. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go enjoy my life. But y'all got me until the further notice. You feel me? Y'all got me until further notice. But like we're gonna grow in these markets together. You know what I mean? Teach our kids this. You know what I mean? Just get rich as fuck. It is what it is. Just get stupid rich. But eventually this is gonna bore you. You're gonna get tired of using the AI trading glitch. You're just gonna be having so much motion, so much money. You'll be like, man, I want you're if you're like me, you need to find a new challenge. Like, once you feel like you did everything or you did a lot, it's like, what's the next thing? Like, what's the next level? So the next level is you go back to X and you type in Trader's Reality. He is the best swordsman in the land, and he teaches. So it's lit. Uh, look, you guys. So you go to his courses. You feel me? Trader's Reality. Make sure you give him a like and a follow. Make sure you give Teach a follow. Um, Start learning. You feel me? You could become a Patosai. Could become a day trader. It's possible. Or maybe you got the AI trading glitch running in the background and you're scalping on the 15-minute charts. You feel me? 1 minute charts to 5 minute charts. You feel me? This is what we want. This is how you get to the next level. Cause I ain't gonna hold you, no shade. But the AI trading the AI trading glitch is, like cheating. I ain't gonna hold you, it's cheating, but I know it's gonna work. But this is the way the big boys do it. They actually, before there was an AI trading glitch, you had to get in those markets and make them trade yourself. So, you know what I mean? You learn, y'all learning, we all learning, but I advise everyone, yeah, if you're gonna have the AI trading glitch, cool, but you also definitely need to get your hands dirty and learn how to shoot it yourself. And that's pretty much it. I'm about to shoot over to the markets real quick. We're gonna go over to the scoreboard, and then we're gonna do some Q&A. So right now, I don't see no Bitcoin or Solana or Ethereum trending today, but it's okay. We can't trend forever. The market is taking a slight dip. We're still in cheap 27 fear, but it's not deep in the red. We're actually, like we're just now getting into the orange region. I'll take it. You feel me? Altcoin season at a 21 out of 100. I'll take it. We got Bitcoin still under 90,000. Ethereum lost its steam. We were over 2K earlier today. We fell below. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure Dogelon Mars. We did have a pump today. I was at work. I couldn't really see it, but I'm not expecting Dogelon Mars to hold its 10%, 20% gains if Ethereum is taking a little slight dip. If Bitcoin still didn't reclaim 90K. A lot of people are afraid right now. You know what I mean? A lot of people are afraid, but we have nothing to be afraid of. We did our numbers today. We're still up 5%, going crazy. Like this shit looked like Sui type, but it looked like Sui on the 7 day. But in the grand scheme of things, I know where I'm at. But you know what I mean? Everything looking good. You know, most of the market is red. You know, most of the alts are beat down, but Dogelon Mars is showing strength, and that's the best thing I could say right now, especially with all the the FUD that's going around saying, Ethereum is dead, altcoin season is dead, it's over, you're wasting your money. But we're gonna show them. Watch, we're gonna show them. 18 in the chat. What's the word, y'all? Man, what's the word? I had such a long day, chat. I had such a long day. What's up, man? How y'all feeling, man? Rotha, what's the word, man? Now I'm gonna chill. I'm kick back. Rotha, Mark, Wisdom. You already know we locked in. And we don't die, we multiply. You already know. 10 toes with this shit. Foot on neck until further notice, man. Foot on neck. Patience gonna pay off 100%. Yeah, patience always pay. Nah, patience don't always pay off. Sometimes you could just be naive. But we did our research and we got our money in the right meme coin. We like this coin is going to take off. We just need Ethereum to get moving. I don't look. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm still gonna say this shit. All right, make sure y'all can hear me. I'm gonna keep saying this, yo. Bitcoin didn't go to the red region. You mean to tell me, hey yo, you guys, keep it a bean. Like if you don't agree with me, you know what I mean? Talk that shit. But it's blue line, red region. Blue line, red region. Blue line, red region. If y'all want to say all the crypto markets, all the crypto bull ones are getting smaller, it's over. We're going to zero. How went 3 times? It went to this orange region. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. The last time Bitcoin was inside this orange region was again 2021. I take you to the other John. I take you to the other side of the compass. This is Ethereum. Last time it's been in its all-time highs. Well, the orange region was 2021. You just can't make this stuff up. I go over to the M2 supply if I could find it. The global M2 supply. I'm hype. I just found out what this means. So y'all gotta bear with me. Um, yeah, it's jumping right now. It's jumping right now. You know what we ain't even look at? Gold. We ain't look at gold this whole time. Ain't look at my wish list or nothing. This is really what we're going. Nvidia. All right, so why would the elites be buying Nvidia? Why would the elites be buying it? Because this is a technology war. If I'm buying Bitcoin, I want Nvidia too. It go hand in hand for real, for real. We right now we see most of most of the watch list going down. Let me go look at the watch list. Let me see what's going on. Oh no. Nvidia doing good. Tesla doing good. All right. Man, I can't wait to the bear market. Like, yeah, we gonna get paid, but I can't wait to the bear market. I need my stocks. I need some stocks. Know what I mean? So when I go, let me look at. So right now, I see the Japanese yen, and what's it doing? What's it doing? So the Japanese yen is falling right now. So they're leaving their safe haven. They're leaving the Japanese yen safe haven. And they're kind of leaving the gold safe haven. Sort of, kind of. Sort to, kind of. Like, we're not going past 950. I would like to see gold come down to 19. I would like to see gold come down to like $18 for us to, continue this bull run. But personally, this is what I'm talking about. Um, they're going to get tired of putting their money in gold. They're going to want to have something that's going to grow faster than gold. Bitcoin grows faster than gold. If you have your money in gold for 10 years, you're going to have and then have your money in Bitcoin for 10 years. You'll have more money after 10 years holding Bitcoin versus holding gold. But they're just using this as a safe haven, as a safe haven, as a wedge, you guys. And right now they're choosing technology. So I feel like bull run's still on, but definitely lock in, you guys. Definitely lock in. Like y'all seen the markets pumping today. Once you see gold, going down, y'all know where the money going. Y'all see where the money going. Yeah, I see where the money going. Nation, what's the word? Mac, Demon Fiend. I'ma send $1,000 when we hit 4 zeros. Real rap. That would be love, bro. That would be love. Cornelius, yo, what's the word, family? Mac, long term, not short term. Real rap, man. You going wide shorts, the wise, the wise. What's good, wide shorts? What's up, man? So many bears, they so many bears they'll buy back when it's green candle fear and greed index at 27. Last time there was much FUD was September 2004 and mid October 2004, which were great buys buy opportunities. Yeah, this is a great opportunity. But this time, like in 2024, Dogelon Mars wasn't moving like this. Like early 2024, oh my gosh, like I was confused. I was confused. The dollar is going to be backed by stable coins. Good. So, that's good. That's good. I need that dollar as strong as possible. I want that dollar as strong as possible. You know what I mean? Real rap. Lambo crypto, what's the word, G? Yo, Star, yo, what's the word? Metaphor, Ethereum, Ethereum Pectra upgrade is next week, I think. I have no idea what that is, metaphor. I have no idea what that is, but I'm gonna look at that on my own time. I'm gonna look at that on my own time because I definitely gotta get out of here. I gotta get to work in the morning. Fawn Pen, BB, you, Sydney. Tesla is beat down right now, man. Everything's cheap, period, because of the time period we're in right now. Everything's cheap to me. I don't got enough money to buy what I want. I ain't gonna hold you because I'm not really, I'm not really worried about this time period. I'm talking about like 15 years. Like 15 years. You feel me? Like this, we got to be here for some time. Like we're going to make some money. We're going to make money, you guys. But use your youth for something useful. Like at least you're investing. We're just not drifting. Like we had fun. We had some fun in our 20s. We had, if I have any 20 year olds in here, cool. But we had some fun in our 20s. It's time to lock in. We do our thing in our 30s. That way, in our 40s and our 50s, definitely our 60s, feet up, feet kicked up. So I probably won't be smoking. Probably be putting the gas in some tea. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No capital gains tax better effect come effect after or before pump. Something like that will probably, I don't know. I don't know. Like you feel me? I don't know. I don't know. Personally, if it was me, if I had something to do, I would do the capital gains tax at the highs in the bull run to make people buy. Cause they'd be like, oh, it's gonna keep going, and I ain't gotta pay taxes. I'm about to dump the whole house in it, and then that's when we. Oh man, shit gonna be lit. I promise you guys. Like, nah, I mean, the pot, like all the big dogs in crypto, they know what they doing. We just have to, we just gotta enjoy the ride. You feel me? We gonna enjoy the ride. Nah, I mean, and keep that sword sharp. But yeah, sure. Imagine through making millions of dollars and never have to pay taxes on it. I know it would be nice, but life don't always work that way. It would be nice. Like I'm over here thinking, do I care about the taxes or do I care about him cutting them, him cutting down all that spending on school and shit. Like, well, not spending on school. I said that shit's so wrong. The dismantle of the Department of Education. That way, prices are cut in half. And more, better learning is like, nah, I mean, like that right there. You feel me? I feel like that's more important than some capital gains tax. Like, let's not let the greed get to us. You feel me? Yes, we all want money. I do want money, but I'm not gonna let the chaos consume me. I know what's at stake here. It's not really about us. It's not about us right now. It would have look. It would have been about us because we're so used to a certain way the cycle moves. It would have been about us back here. It would have been about us back here. It would have been about us back here. But now Bitcoin got to save the world. Well, the got to save the U.S. And before these dragons come and eat up Bitcoin, y'all better buy y'all Bitcoin. Real rap. Real rap. Better buy that shit. Sydney, do you hold any other crypto stock? Yeah, I hold Trump coin and I hold Sui. I hold Trump coin and Sui and Dogelon Mars. What was rough about it, better for it? Or did you mean to say tough? Proxa, a good. What's that mean? A good. A good. What chair you got? It's just, everything work in our favor, though. What's this? The second week in March? Tough. Yeah, I thought, that education John was tough. Standing on business. Yeah. Oh man, man, man. But listen, y'all, it's getting late. I'm about to get up out this joint. I really hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you for locking in with me. Please hit that like button, share my joint. Um, I love y'all, man. Real rap. We're gonna take this shit day by day, one day at a time. Another one in the books. Free to real, please. And yeah, man. It's your boy Moonbound Crypto. I'm signing off, man. Until next time. Until next time. It's your boy. I'm out this joint. Peace.